Okay, first we need to create our toolkit project. Open that. Make sure the port is okay, etc. And we scan the network. Then we open our current measurement GUI. Okay, in this example we're going to do power measurements on channel 1 and channel 2. So we tick channel 1, channel 2, and then tick the power. The voltage, we have to actually write it down what it is. You can go up and down depending on what we measure. The same with power factor. It has to be measured and put in here. Okay, you just choose 95. And which range we're measuring, and how many 10 counts going through the CT. The other thing we can do is select a device ID. In this case, just select, you can select any number, so just select 10, and you can go to status, and we see the values going up. We can update it. And apply, save it to our database. Okay, now we're going to open a Picket project. You can choose one of the themes if you want. Choose your theme. Next, device type, and CMU project. CMU. You can skip the rest. Finish. Now what we're going to do here to display the two values from two channels, and we can add them together, the values of the two channels, or subtract them, or anything else we like to do using logic. Okay, next we make sure we connect it to the CBus. If it's not ticked, we go and tick it, and we wait for the green bar to come on. Then we can set up our measurement, CBus applications, measurement manager, and I've already set up the first channel. Give it a name. So we give it a name, network, and device ID, channel 1, and units is watts. And then we can click on refresh. You see, this is the current value it's measuring. Okay, we can click on refresh, and as we change the load, we'll see these values are changing. Usually we've set it up to update every 10 seconds. There we go. The values change. Okay, I changed the name to CMU channel 1, and refresh. Okay, you can see the values, and we create another one, channel 2. So we click on add, CMU channel 2, ID is 10, sign. That's channel 2, and that's, we select watts. Okay. There we go, and they were measuring two channels now. We'll close that. Okay, now to display the values on the screen, we go to tools, select measurement app. The function we want is a real value, and we select our channel. This is channel 1. So OK, and we click on the screen. That's the value of channel 1, and we do the same thing for channel 2. Basically here we just select channel 2. Okay, so these are the values. We can double click on those, go into visual properties, prefix. We can put CMU channel 1, and decimal places, select like 1 decimal place, gain of 1. Okay, channel 1, and do similar thing here. Channel 2, and we can put postfix bots. Okay, I can fix this one up too. Now we can see the values changing. I've just changed the load, so these values will change in a few seconds. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna write a bit of logic to maybe add these two numbers together, or subtract, or do whatever we want. First, we can put a button here to enable the logic. So we double click. It says this. Enough. Just give it a dummy group. 100. And call it logic on. Okay, so when we click on that, it should run the logic and stop the logic. Okay, to write the logic, you just can click here. Okay, to start writing our logic, we click on modules, click on the plus, and we call it power. Okay, that's our module, and we can start writing our codes here. Okay, we write a bit of description what we want to do. I better add R here. Power measurement using CMU. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is start this program, write a little code to look at the button we created, to start a timer, and on the timer we can set it up that it does this calculation every 10 seconds, half an hour, or whatever. Okay. To actually write the logic, you can just keep typing, or you can use the wizard to help you. In this example, I'll show the wizard. Okay, condition. I have if our button at logic 100 in the group 100. If it is on, next. Yes, like that. And then we start a timer. Select. Okay, we want when the group 100 is on to start a timer, so actually get rid of that. So we start a timer, and then when this timer reached certain value, we perform the operation. Okay, we want once the timer, this timer here, reached 10, which means 10 seconds, then start the following operations. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to read the values from the CMU into two variables. Okay, we define two variables, and the third one or fourth one for adding them together or subtracting together. So we need to define some variables. So if we go to advanced, global variables, and here we can define them. Okay, we've got four variables here. If you need more, we add it later. This is CMU channel 1, real, channel 2, sum, if you're gonna add them together. Define this, and difference is, I call it diff and real. Okay, to get the values from our current measurement unit, that's what we have to do. System IO, then get IB system IO, and here we select measurement real value, measurement real value, measurement up real value, and we assign channel 1. Okay. Okay, now we got the value for channel 1. We do the same thing for channel 2. So we can just cut and paste this and change channel 2 and here to channel 2. Now we've got the value for channel 2. Now to add these two values together into variable sum, just type sum equals channel 1 plus channel 2. Now we want to display this sum value on the touch screen. Now to be able to display this value on the touch screen, we need to define a user system variable. User for input, in this case going to be output. Okay, to define an output variable, to be able to display the value of the sum here, we drop one of these, double click, system IO, status, and you can go and edit. Okay, then you just click on add, and this is what I've created. Called it sum. Give it a name, type real. Okay, the minimum maximum values you put there. Say okay, okay, and then user define. You select your value. Alright, and that shows the sum. Visual properties, you can go to sum. Plus channel 2 equals couple space watts, decimal price 1. Okay, there we go. Right, that shows the value. We look our logic here. That's when it writes the value on the screen. So we'll go and show the difference of these two values as well. All we need to do is, okay, we've defined this variable already, equals, the diff equals channel 1 of CMU minus channel 2. Now for the sum we created this variable, we have to go and create another one for the difference so we can show it on the screen. So we drop one of this and double click, system IO status, we define one at difference, it's a real value, minimum 0, maximum 40,000. Okay, and we select difference. Alright, so show us a difference when we can go with channel 1 minus 2 equals what's one decimal place. Okay, so we define that. Now we go and back to our logic. So difference one we created, and here we put this value here. We can just copy, Control C, Control V, and this will write the difference, basically the diff value on the screen. We click, you can always click here to see our logic is running. Yes, and compiled. Okay, and then we run the logic, say okay, and here now we start our timer again, and we give it 5 seconds. It should update. Yeah, that's the difference between 207 and 98. Okay, I've just changed the loads, and we click on the logic again. See the update of the values in a sec. There we go. All values updated. We just go through our logic one more time. We just put a condition. If this button is on, then start a timer. Every time the timer gets to 5 seconds, for this example, in real world we need to increase this. That helped traffic on the CBus. Okay, then we define these 3-4 variables. So we get the measurement from channel 1, then we get the measurement from channel 2, sum, we add channel 1 to channel 2, and then we display it, and the difference is channel 1 minus channel 2, and then we display this value, and we set our timer back to 0 here, and this condition we put here, if that enable is off, then the timer stops.